Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome candidate for United States Senate, Dave McCormick.
I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, word upon your lip, rather that you rip, break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love our...
All right, Wilkes-Barre, good to see you today. Good afternoon. Hey, I was wondering, who's ready to retire Kamala Harris and send... I agree. And who is ready to send empty suit Bob Casey packing back to Scranton? You know, I grew up about 40 miles from here in Bloomsburg. And County. My mom was born in Punxsutawney, and I like to say, Punxsutawney Bob Casey only pops his head up every 6 years. You never see him, you never hear him. All of a sudden, he's showing up. Hey, remember me? It's Bob Casey. I got to grow up in the greatest commonwealth in the country, the greatest country in the world. I grew up baling hay and trimming Christmas trees in the summer. I got to wrestle and play football in towns like Selinsgrove and Shikellamy, North Schuylkill. And I got to go to West Point and serve in the 82nd Airborne Division in Iraq and serve our great country. So, when I talk about the American dream, I know what I'm talking about because I have lived the American dream. And guess what? It's slipping away. That American dream, it's not going to be here for our kids. It's not going to be here for their kids. That American dream is slipping away unless we turn this country around. We got to do it. We got to do it. And you know, you can't call me a politician because right now I'm just a business guy trying to fix the country, right? But every politician for years has told you, this is the most important election of your lifetime. This is the one. Well, this really is the one. This is the one. This is a race that's a choice. It's a choice between strength and weakness. It's a choice between the success of the Trump administration and the dismal failure of the Biden, Harris, Casey administration. It's a choice between common sense policies to get our country back on track and the most dangerously liberal politician and agenda in the history of our country, Kamala Harris, and Bob Casey votes for 98% of the time. It's a choice. It's a choice, my friend. Is anybody here, is there a single person here that thinks they're better off than they were 3.5 years ago when Bob... Are you better off? Sky-high inflation. 60% of Pennsylvanians live in paycheck to paycheck. Prices are up by 20%. We are in deep, deep trouble economically because of the spending of Biden, Harris, Casey. It's out of control. Our border's wide open. Our border's wide open. It's depressing wages. The fentanyl crisis right here in Pennsylvania due to the weak policies of Biden, Harris, Casey. The war on energy is driving up our fuel prices. Fuel costs 40% more than it did the day Biden took office. And people around the world are testing us because they think we're weak. They didn't think we were weak under Donald Trump. They think we're weak under Biden, Harris, Casey. That's the America we have today, and we got to turn it around. And here's something I want to tell you. It could get worse. It could get worse. With Harris as president and Bob Casey voting for her, in her own words, don't believe me, in her own words, I want to ban fracking. I want to transition energy workers. I want to give amnesty to 11 million illegal immigrants. Listen to this one. I want to have mandatory buybacks of your guns. And just when you think it can't get worse, she said she wants the government to stop you all from eating red meat. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. We need new leadership. We need strength and leadership in the White House. We need President Trump in the White House to get our economy back on track. We need Trump and a new senator from Pennsylvania to secure our border. We need to unlock our energy sector and make America energy dominant. We need to strengthen our military because the only way to have peace is through strength, and we don't have it right now. This is the most important of your election of your lifetime, and we need you. We need you, Pennsylvania. We need you, Wilkes-Barre. Get out the vote. Tell your friends. Register. This isn't about being a Republican or a Democrat. This is about being an American. We have to save our country. We have to save our Commonwealth, and you're the key. Thank you all for everything you're doing, and let's make Pennsylvania great again.
Whatever it takes.